Was squeezing lemon grippers. Welcome back to Monkey Boys Toys, and welcome back to the sofa. Thanks very much for joining me again. Here's a small fish to look at. Now this week we're going to be taking a look at another Ghostbusters item. So without further ado, let's remove the fish from the screen and we'll get on with it. Okay, that was weird. So the item we're going to be looking at today is the Playmobil Ghostbusters 2 ECTO-1A vehicle. Let's just flip it around to the back of the box so that we can see all that's included with the set. So there we go, this is everything you get. Now this is a 104 piece set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the box, we'll see what's inside, and then I'll go away and build the item and then come back and show you once it's all done. So let's just pause the camera and get the box open. Okay, here we go. I've managed that quite successfully. So let's open up and see what we've got inside. Okay, we've got the main body of the ECTO-1A here. And then we've got some bags full of bits. Okay, here are the bits. Let's have a look and see what we've got. We've got some little bits and pieces for the top of the car and the instructions, it looks like. We've got the unit that fits on the top of the car for the lights and sounds. We've got a bag with what looks like Winston and Ray inside, and some other bits and pieces. We've got the wheels, some wheels there, some more bits and pieces, some slime and what looks like slime blowers or whatever there. Bag here with some more gubbins for the top, and I guess this will be Egon and Peter in this final bag here. So there's all the bits that you get. Time to pause the camera, get this built, and then I'll see you back on the sofa once it's all done. See you in a bit. Okay, all done. Here is the ECTO-1A. Before we have a look at the vehicle, let's just have a look at the figures that come with it. You get all 4 figures with this set. You get Ray, Winston, Peter and Egon. Let's have a look at Ray and Winston first. They both come with the slime blower attachments. Weapons, or well, they're not really weapons, are they? They're just sort of slime blowers. They come with those. Winston's is splattered on the front with slime. So they're pretty cool. Here's those figures. They've got some nice detail on the sleeves. They've got their elbow pads. They've got the Ghostbusters 2 No Ghost logo on the side. So they're pretty cool. I'm just throwing it about. So there's Ray and Winston. We'll just pop them off to the side. And we'll have a look at Peter and Egon. So here they are. Now it's worth noting that in the set you get 3 of these little black gloves. It's not because there's one missing, it's because there's one extra. So if you do buy this set and you think you're missing a glove, you're not, you've got one extra. Just thought I'd point that out. And here again are Peter and Egon with their proton packs on. The camera will focus, not very well. There you go. Nicely detailed proton packs. And just to point out again, they do go in the hand this way around. If you're displaying them with them upwards like a traditional gun, like this, that's not the correct way to display them. They should be fed into the bottom of the hand, like so. So there you go, there's Egon with his crazy quiff, and Peter. They've got their names on the front of their flight suits. Ray and Winston also have their names on the front of their suits, but they're covered up by the jacket portion of the suit. Anyway, you do get a few accessories with the figures, or a couple of accessories. You get this slime meter device here that Egon's holding at the moment for detecting where the slime is, and you also get a ghost trap. Now we've seen this before. The ghost trap does open up and allows you to use the play feature of this, or the mobile app feature of this set, which I'll just describe briefly. You get this piece with it. Now, this is for a mobile app. What you do is you set this into your trap, like so, and then you get a cardboard cover which you put over the top of this, and you sit the whole thing on your phone screen. And when you use the app, you can choose several different ghosts, and the app projects the ghosts into this space here, so it looks as if you've got a 3D ghost. I can't show you that feature, unfortunately, because I make videos on my phone, so I'm obviously unable to show you that because I'm using my phone for recording. There are videos on YouTube that do show this feature if you want to look for them. It's not that exciting, but it's quite a fun interactive thing for kids to do. You set this onto your phone. It projects the image of various different ghosts into the ghost trap, and then when you press a button, it has an animation that makes it look as if the ghost is being sucked into the trap. So that's quite a nice little touch, but obviously I won't be doing that, and I won't be displaying it with that piece on. So anyway, let's have a look at the ECTO-1A, which is what we're all here for. Again, like the ECTO-1, this is very well made. It's very sturdy. It was pretty easy to put together, quite a good fun build. Didn't take too long. The hardest part was the stickers for me, because of my shaky hands. I did find it tricky to put the stickers in, particularly these ones in the back of the rear lights here, or whatever they're supposed to be, in the back. I did find those very difficult to put on. As you can see, I didn't quite put the number plate, the registration plate, on straight either. I did find the stickers very difficult, but the rest of the build was absolutely fine. The instructions are nice and clear. One thing I will point out, if you do buy this set, is be very careful with these two black parts at the top here. I don't know if you can see. Let me just pop the sign off the front. These two yellow parts here have black plugs in the end. I don't know if you can see that very well, but if you shake it about, those black plugs, as you can see, fall out. They don't slot into the end of the yellow tanks particularly firmly. So as you can see, they're both in place there, but if I shake the toy about, you can see that black plug has almost fallen out, and they would be very easy to lose. So do bear that in mind when you've got this toy. Just make sure you keep an eye on those. It might be worth gluing them in, perhaps, because they would be easily lost. I can see people easily losing those. Let's just pop the sign back on the side. We'll have a look at this side of the car first. It's got the nice stripe down the side. These are not stickers that you have to apply yourself. These are all pre-printed on. So all the decals on the car, with the exception of the two lights at the back, all the other decals are factory printed. They're tampo printed. So we've got the call us and the we believe you with the phone number, and then the Ghostbusters 2 no ghost logo on the side there. Various hoses and bits and pieces. It's worth noting on the side here there is a lenticular sticker on the side, which gives the impression that the sign on the side is chasing across. It's just a lenticular sticker, but it says Ghostbusters, and then it gives you the impression that it's sort of tracking along. So that's the left-hand driver's side of the vehicle. If we turn it around, have a look at the other side. Again, we've got the same printing on the side here, and we've got another lenticular sticker on this side. This one says "We're back" and "For hire." Let me just see if I can get it to. There you go. You can just about see that. We're back, for hire. So that's pretty cool. The top of the car has got a lot more features. Again, on the top, we've got various tanks. We've got the radar dish on the top here, which moves about. And we've got all the lights and stuff. Now, this vehicle does have a removable top, like the last one. Because of this hose that attaches the top to the bottom, you just have to unplug that to completely remove the top, to take that off the side. And in the inside, it's the same as the ECTO-1. You've got space for all four characters, 2 at the front and 2 here in the rear part of the car. And again, it has the 4 places here where you can store the proton packs for the Ghostbusters. Now, I don't think the slime blowers would fit on there particularly well. And I'm not going to take this apart to find out. This is basically the same interior as the ECTO-1, so you can put proton packs along there. So yeah, let's pop the top back on and we'll have a go on the lights and sirens. Let me see if I can just plug this back in here for a moment. Oops, the other end has come out. It must be said, some of these rubber attachments do pop out quite often, particularly on the slime blower guns. They pop out at the bottom where they're attached underneath there. They're not the most secure of things, so do be careful with those. Right, let's have a look at the lights and listen to the sirens. Now, it's worth pointing out that the button configuration is the other way around to the ECTO-1. On this one, the sirens, I think it's this one, yeah. The sirens are the button that's towards the centre, whereas on the ECTO-1, the button in the centre was the lights. So they've been switched around for some reason. But let me just draw the curtains, just so you get a better idea of the lights. Give me a second. Okay, so it's a little bit darker in here. Let's pop the lights on and have a look at those. There we go. They do chase across a little bit, but on this version we've got different colour lights. We've got the green, red and blue and yellow this time. We still have a flashing light on the top, the red one, which is pretty cool. You can't see it very well in here, it's not very dark, but anyway, there's the lights. Let's pop the siren on and listen to that. And like on the ECTO-1, that just dies away after a few seconds. I'm not sure if the lights stay on or not. I haven't really left them long enough to know if they turn themselves off or not. So we'll leave them on for a moment. But yeah, that's basically it. So that's the ECTO-1A from Ghostbusters 2, brought to us by Playmobil. A fantastic toy, really good value for money. It's a great fun build. So if you've got kids and you want to introduce them to the Ghostbusters films and you want some merchandise to go along with it, this is a great toy. Let's just bring in the ECTO-1 just to compare the two. Okay, and here is the ECTO-1. So you can see there are a few differences. One thing I did forget to point out is you do get a bit of slime with the ECTO-1A, but you only get one. So instead of the 4 that you get with the ECTO-1, you get one piece of pink slime, the ECTO-1A, and again that just sort of sticks anywhere you desire to place it. But yeah, here's a comparison of the two. Obviously the body of the car is the same, with the exception of the printing that's on the ECTO-1A here on the left. The rest of the car is the same. Some of the accessories or parts are shared, such as the wing mirrors, some of the lights and things, but there are slight differences, as you can see. We've got a blue light array at the top of the ECTO-1, whereas on the ECTO-1A it's green and red. So yeah, there are a few differences. If we look at the tops of the vehicles, again there's several differences here. There's a green tank on the ECTO-1, a red tank on the ECTO-1A. So yeah, there are several sort of differences that you can spot. I think they're different from each other enough that it warrants getting both vehicles. I know a lot of people find the ECTO-1A a little bit too busy. There's quite a lot going on with it, and I suppose I tend to agree to a certain extent. I do prefer the look of the ECTO-1, but you know, there's just a few little differences. For example, the ECTO-1 has got a ladder on the side here. There's no ladder on the ECTO-1A, but I do like the inclusion of these lenticular stickers. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, there's a side-by-side comparison of the two vehicles. They're both really good value for money. So if you're thinking of picking one up, there's a look at each of those. If you want to see my ECTO-1 review, that's on the channel. I did that a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, that's sort of it, really. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. And oh, the lights have gone off. There we go. Let's put them on again. Yeah, please give it a thumbs up and share it with any other lemon grippers you may know. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and leave me a comment and let me know what you think about these Playmobil toys. So, until next time, I'm going to make like a shepherd and get the flock out of here. See you later. Bye.